talking about special effects makeup. So how many of you have done any type of special effects makeup before? No? Well, contrary to belief, if you've ever done any type of makeup before at all, whether it be mascara, eyeliner, eyeshadow, you've done special effects makeup. So special effects makeup, artists use makeup and prosthetics to give performers abrasions, wounds, deformities. Sometimes they build entirely new bodies and entirely new forms in order to present as something else. So in order to either mask the physical formations of that current person or to enhance the ones that they already have. These are a couple of examples. And then in terms of like cosmetics makeup, we have Kimchi, which she's a drag queen and also a beauty influencer. And you can see that she's doing some of the more typical things such as like lip products, so lipstick, lip gloss, lip liner, etc. It also can be considered as using primers, concealers, foundations, eyeshadow. That would all be considered special effects makeup because it's presenting something that is not naturally like that. Prosthetics. So for prosthetics, cosmetics, and special effects, the most typically known ones are ones like you see over here, which is done by Joel Haro for Star Trek. So you see things that are like grandiose and things that are really extremely done, but it can be something as small as having a prosthetic nose. Movies where you see witches that have like the big ugly nose and their face seems to be very pointy and disproportionate. That's usually done with some type of prosthetic makeup in which they go and they take a mold of the actor's or actress's face, and then they go and they build off of that mold and they create something that is unlike what the original person's face and facial shape was like to begin with. They do that in order to change completely, but there are some times where like maybe an actor or an actress will have a disproportionate nose. So if their nose is slanted and in the movie they're playing a character that's supposed to be perfect, or if they have some type of facial deformation, they can use that prosthetic in order to make it seem as if it was perfect to begin with. Enhancers. So for the majority of people, they know eye enhancers to be things such as contact lenses, false lashes, but we can even go further and say it's also things such as eyeshadow. So it's anything that's involving the eye area, like even to the point where your eyes might look like they're deeper sunk in, or your eyes may look like they're popping out. Those are eye enhancers. So as you see Johnny Depp, you see that he is playing Mad Hatter, and to make his eyes seem like they were bigger, they used a different diameter of contact lens in order to make his eyes look like they're protruding or as if he was like crazy. So liquid latex, which is one that we see a lot that is often confused for the prosthetics makeup. So for liquid latex, you see that the ridges around the mouth, even to the point where the head coming up, and some of the smaller things that is being done in here is actually a result of liquid latex. So with liquid latex, they can do simple things such as like giving the illusion of scars, birthmarks, or skin that's flabby or old or ridden in some type of way. The liquid latex is a little bit lighter, so it's a little bit easier to wear if it's a heavier duty costume or cosplay that somebody's doing, but it's not as durable, so it doesn't stick as well and it won't hold as well. And if you go through some type of action or role play, or if you're in a movie that involves you moving around a lot, it'll usually break, and then they'll have to create that liquid latex formation all over it. And then the last type of special effects makeup that we're going to talk about is accessories and props. So a lot of people don't really talk about special effects makeup, and the first thing they think of are accessories. But accessories and props do count as special effects makeup because depending on how you use it, it can enhance the body features, it can change an entire character's routine and look and appearance. So things such as wigs, which come in all shapes, colors, and sizes. Some that we know a lot are Elizabeth Banks, all of the wigs that she wore in the Hunger Games. They were crazy, they were out there, Her eyes as well are also an example of eye enhancers because she used a lot of long lashes that were used to make her eyes look bigger and make her character seem more eccentric. But then there are also things such as if a character were to have a beard but the actor or actress doesn't have a beard in real life, they have loose pieces of fake hair that they can put on with liquid latex or spirit gum in order to go and create the illusion that that character has hair, like as such as that. And then there's also ear props. So in a lot of movies where you see people who have elvish ears, those would be ear props. There are also people who in films have had stretch ears, and a lot of the times the actor or actress doesn't actually have stretch ears, and they'll use either latex or some type of prosthetic prop and then go and attach it that way, but it would still be considered a prop or an accessory. So that's the wondrous world of special effects. Thank you so much for watching.